Hey guys, what's up? It's Vicious here and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about iPogo for Android and why I think it's probably going to be one of the best ways to spoof in the near future. So, as you may know, I've made a ton of videos regarding sort of exploits getting people banned, the new rooted methods getting people getting banned off of Polygon, off of with like PG Sharp, obviously. PG Tools, Go, all of the different rooted apps. Nobody is safe, especially and things like Pokemon as well. I was saying these things were safe because nobody was getting banned before, right? But now those applications, not necessarily the applications, but maybe sort of what they do, is getting people banned, which is very scary, because that means there is something behavioral about how Niantic is detecting these spoofers. Something to keep in mind is at the end of the day, if at the end of the day, Niantic, they don't care about their game. They care about the data. They care about the location data that they're getting from their players. And so they want to make sure that data is cleaned and properly used, or properly useful. So if the data is not good, then obviously the people who are buying that data are not going to be very happy, right? So they ban the spoofers to make sure that their data is better for sponsors, better for promotion. And I think that's why we're getting targeted. I don't think they care about the money. Anyway, so in today's video, what I'm going to be showcasing is a rooted application. And this rooted application is iPogo for Android. Now, obviously, iPogo does have a non-rooted application, but that one is pretty sus, because modified applications have been taking hits, for the last few months already. So I would not recommend using iPogo for Android on a non-rooted device. And if you're on a rooted device, keep in mind that nothing is 100% safe, especially these days. So yeah, use an alt like I am. I'm currently using my alt account right now. My main is still safe, unbanned, so very, very happy about that. And right now I'm just laying low, making sure, we're sort of figuring out what's going on. But my hypothesis is that it's something related to behavioral, and how people act in-game to keep the sort of data consistent, right? So today we're going to be going over how you can install iPogo, what the payment process is like, and then sort of the features that iPogo has as well. So stay tuned for the rest of the video. But before that, this video is obviously made in partnership with my sponsor, which is Privacy Portal. If you want a rooted device, a pre-rooted device, and these devices are in very, very good condition and come with all the applications that you need, PG Tools, Go, iPogo for Android if you want, Polygon, stuff like that. Link is down in the description. Code Vicious for 10% off. Great. All right, so let's get straight into the video. Now, there's a lot of features with iPogo for Android, very, very similar to the golden era of PG Sharp. But first, I'm going to go through how you can download it. Now, obviously, the best way to download it is to go to their Discord, because if you join their Discord, they actually have all the different things and tools that you need there. Yeah, so all you have to do is search in iPogo download on Google. The VIP costs 7.5 Canadian dollars, so I'm not sure how much that is in US dollars, but probably $5 in USD, which is fair enough, plus tax. And so what you actually have to do is you have to buy, what I did basically was I bought the Patreon that they have linked on their Discord, and then after that they send you an email with a login, and then you log into a different application, or you log into a different website called iSigner, and then off of iSigner they give you a key, which you put into the iPogo settings up here for VIP. It's there when you get it. When you don't have VIP, if you have VIP, it's not there. So yeah. Also, there's a Discord in the application, so you can actually download the app and then join their Discord afterwards. No problem there at all. So I'm not an expert on this application, but I've been fiddling around with it. I have used it in the past, so I haven't checked out some of their newer features. I wish there was a feature to hide the name, but obviously this is an alt account, so honestly, Shoefish65, you're getting banned, man, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so let's get straight into it, right? There's a few cool ones with this one. Let's first go over the UI and basically what I'm doing right now. If you click the top left refresh sort of icon, this basically is an auto walking feature, very similar to PG Sharp. You basically select the number of stops that you want to auto walk to, and then it walks to them at a predetermined speed, and then once it's done, it finishes the loop. I don't know if it keeps looping. Haven't tested that. Obviously, you'll probably figure it out, right? If it loops, then it'll keep going. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The next one we have here is a map. Now, the map feature is actually solid. The map feature is actually solid. If you're trying to be a behavioral, if you're trying to fly under the radar of Niantic's behavioral bands. This is the one. This is a really good strat to use. As you can see that you can find all types of Pokemon here. You can find the gyms that you need, and all in all, pretty good for a map detector. And you can also filter by Pokemon and or gyms. So yeah, pretty useful. I'm not sure how large the radius is, and I'm not sure how. I think it might just be the nearby, which is a bit unfortunate. But I think a world map would cost a lot of data anyway, so it probably costs too much money. Regardless, okay, I don't know why it's telling me to submit a weather report there. On the right hand, obviously we have the way to move the UI, and then the middle thing is just a joystick. So if you can just go north, south, left, and right, north, south, east, and west. Sorry, Jesus Christ. All right, now to the good stuff. The good stuff are in the settings. So we're gonna go over the settings. Obviously, the first button is just for Discord. The Pokemon feeds are a bit weird. I haven't been able to figure out this one completely just yet. And that is mainly because I don't know what this bug is, where it just gives me filter form, which doesn't quite make sense. You're supposed to be able to pick the Pokemon that you want to see, right? And it does work. If the Pokemon feeds come up, all you do is you click it, and then you can actually teleport or auto walk to them. So let's say I teleport to it. It'll teleport to the Pokemon, obviously. But if you're trying to set up a feed, for some reason when I click this button, it just gives me this weird thing, so I'm not too sure. I'm gonna delete everything here. Maybe that will help me, honestly. Let's see that. Turn it off, maybe. Okay, so that works. That works. We're gonna do what's something really okay. These are really easy to find right now, right? So hopefully this will work. I'll keep that off, I guess. I don't know if that's gonna work. Okay, so that seems to work. Gonna do one more. I wanted to test one of the Pokemon that were coming out, so we're gonna click clear here, and then we're gonna click Frig for Frigibax. Okay, so it's already selected. I don't know why it doesn't do it then. Alright, maybe it'll work now. Whoops, not that one. Pokemon feeds. So yeah, anyway, I don't know if it's a bug or I'm just fucking stupid, but if you can figure it out, let me know down in the comments below, or join the Discord. Maybe you can enlighten all of us, because I don't know how that works. So yeah, the raid feeds are actually fantastic because obviously it helps you find feeds for the raids really quickly, and you can just teleport to them. Next up, we have GPX routes. Now, GPX routes is... Oh, what? You can't even direct import-export, so you're going to actually have to convert to a text file and then sort of import the text, which could be frustrating, but all you have to do is sort of open the GPX file with a notepad if you're on your laptop, and then convert it to a text file, or you can just or if you have a notepad application on your phone, you can also convert that into a text file. Obviously there could be another way to do that. I'm not too sure. You might be able to open iPogo for Android with the GPS joystick, the original one, but I'm not too sure on that one either, to be honest. I've just been using the base app. No GPS extra add-on required. So next up we have the speed, which is normal. If you want to hatch eggs, walk at 10.5. If you want to just catch Pokemon, I walk around 30 kilometers, doesn't matter. Teleport's really good here for manual teleporting. Hide UI is good if you want to take screenshots and don't want to let other people know you're cheating. Enhanced throw, obviously excellent. Curveball, expert handler. These are just for XP. Expert handler gives you 300 XP. Curveball throw gives you 10. Excellent gives you 1,000. Freeze Pokemon's really good. Make sure it doesn't run away. The shiny scanner will probably get you blue screen, so I would turn off shiny scanner. Definitely something to consider if you are scared about getting blue screened and that may be contributing to a ban or a strike. Make sure you don't have it on. Obviously nobody knows, right? I've gotten blue screened on my main and my alt accounts, and I have not gotten a strike at all these last few days and for the last few months. So nearby shortcut, this one is also a bit weird. I don't understand the need for a nearby Pokemon. I guess this is good for if you're just shiny scanning. If you just hunt for shinies, it's actually decent. So you know what, respect. It's all right. It's passable. Next we have catch preview normal. Cooldown timer is pretty good, just to make sure that you don't break cooldown if that's something you're scared about, especially if you think that's something that's probably behavioral, and you may be scared about whether that will contribute to a strike. Obviously nobody knows what exactly is contributing to these strikes anymore, so if that's something behavioral that you care about, make sure you abide by those. Like I said, personally, I don't think it matters, but we don't know. Nobody knows. Next up, we have tap to walk. Don't know why I'd ever use this one, to be honest. I think the auto GPX maker is far, far better. I think just tap to teleport is much better. Virtual Go Plus, and Auto Go Plus reconnect. Now, I might actually put a pin message down in the description because I'm not able to figure out this Virtual Go Plus thing. There's no button here that clicks it. I'm tapping the screen right now. I'm literally tapping the screen right now, and nothing is happening. I've turned it on and off, obviously. Nothing comes up on the UI. I've also checked the settings to see if maybe it's like a connected device. So, yeah, honestly, I really don't know. Like, nothing. Maybe it's this. No. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I think I'm missing something very, very obvious here. But it's not a feature I'm probably going to use anyway because I just use like PG tools for it. And especially with PG tools, it seems pretty normal as long as you run on like normal cache and then diversify the nice, great, and excellent throws. You could seem pretty legit. So I think we'll be all right there. Next up, we have auto prioritize spin. Pretty cool. Release on catch is really good if you want to make sure your inventory isn't super clogged. We have recycle on spin, so this actually manages your inventory to make sure that you don't like it's not clogged with just a bunch of bullshit. Live feeds are pretty good. This just sort of gives you this is like the Pokemon feeds, but I think is it? I don't even know. 4 minutes, 16 minutes. Okay, that's the despawn. Distance is obviously in meters. So obviously, maybe it's just really rare. Maybe the frig is just really rare, right? So obviously I only had these Pokemon filtered out. So it's only going to show those Pokemon in the feed. So maybe that's how that works. I don't know. Maybe I just figured it out right there. We're going to turn that off. Next we have fast catch. Very normal. You can do fast catch while legit anyway, so I don't think it's a big deal. Faster map loads, I don't think is also a big deal. Obviously, if you're scared, turn it off, right? Like, just, yeah. Spawn booster, I think, is also fine. But, you never know, right? All these applications, every little feature could be the thing that sets it apart. And a lot of these applications overlap and do similar things in similar ways, but sometimes maybe two applications do something two different ways. Maybe the fast catch on PG Tools is different from the fast catch on Pokemon, and then you don't know what exactly is getting people banned. So it's very scary. Obviously, if you're scared about your account, don't use your main, and also if you're scared about your alt account, you can, I guess, turn off as many features as you can. I think that's probably one way to do it. Next up, we have skip animations. So this just skips all the basic animations in the game, so make sure that you're not wasting your damn time. And then we have skip Team Rocket Battle and instant training. So yeah, so it's very reminiscent of PG Sharp. If you have watched any of my PG Sharp videos, you know how much I used to love PG Sharp. Obviously now PG Sharp is a bit of a meme because people have just been getting permabanned on it. I still think rooted androids are the safest. Obviously not 100% safe. Nothing is 100% safe while breaking the terms of service in game, and obviously I'm not delusional, and I know, if my accounts got banned the next day, I would not be surprised, right? It's something that I've accounted for, and that's why I don't invest that much in this game, because I just play it for fun, and it's basically a collection game, right? I don't get competitive or anything because of that reason, because obviously if we're spoofing, we're cheating, does it really matter what we have? Not really. So at the end of the day, guys, I mean, that's how you do it, right? iPogo. For $5 I think it's very worth it. If it's just a basic spoofer that you want, even if you're just walking around your town, I think it's absolutely worth it. I think, is it worth getting banned on? Probably not. If you want to spoof on a main, if you want to use like an actual bot, I think PG Tools is probably better. Shungo is probably better. Polygon, still too expensive for me, but or for my taste, really. Like, it's not a problem, but I don't like kind of supporting that, those sort of prices. But I think for $5, it's a steal. I think it's very, very worth it. Their support staff were very helpful in that they actually sped up the ticket for me, because usually you get an email and you have to wait 2 hours for your login details. I asked in the chat in the Discord, and someone was directed towards me, and one of the staff members helped me out, so that's really nice. If you have any questions, feel free to join my Discord and you can ask us, or obviously go to their Discord and we can help you out. Or you can ask me in the comment section below. I do read these comments from time to time, even though I get a few haters, but that's all right. It's just part of the job, isn't it? Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Remember, if you guys want a rooted device, check out Privacy Portal. Very, very cool site. Yeah, code Vicious, 10% off. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.